I guarantee you that the UX designers of Amazon's Alexa are still going to have jobs in the near future because they still have to improve so much of their voice control system. UX. Spelled capital U, capital X. UX. Have you heard of UX designers yet? You must have if you've been in the software industry, but outside of software, you might have only heard about it in passing. But it is starting to spread to more than just software. And in fact, UX, the idea of a user experience, because that's what it stands for, the idea of a UX designer is not just in software, but it originated in all sorts of design fields. And UX does stand for user experience, and it means exactly what that sounds like. It defines the full experience of a user of a product or the user of a system. And so let's unpack that. What is an experience when it comes to using a product? Well, that could include your emotions and reactions and perceptions about a product. It might include your thoughts and your behaviors and your feelings about a product before you use it, during the process of using it. It might involve it after you use it. I mean, experience is such a broad word. When you use a piece of software, you certainly have an experience with it when you're going to purchase it and when you've got it and you're loading it and installing it and getting frustrated and debugging all the things that go wrong with it. And then when you actually get Microsoft Outlook working and you've got all those buttons and you've got a user experience there, maybe you're delighted that it's so easy to connect to your email, but you're really annoyed by the fact that you can't find the signature option or something. And then, of course, there's an experience after it's not even in front of you. What if you got to think about upgrading it later? Or you have to think about all your secure data when you have to throw out your computer. Like, do you just leave your emails on your computer and just give it to somebody else? No, you got to figure out how to clean that up. So a user experience is very, very broad and very important, of course. And so we have the title of UX designers today. It's a little bit different from just the user interface, which very often just includes that's more defined space of a user actually interacting with the product, like the visual screen and visual look of something. Or in the case of the Amazon Alexa, it might include how the Alexa listens to a voice and responds to it. The user interface is that actual interaction, but the interface might not include all those other experiences before and after or around the product. So that is the engineering term or acronym of the day, UX. Hi there, this is Pius Wong, producer of this podcast and producer of the K-12 Engineering Education Podcast. If you're into what you've been listening to, and if you're into engineering or education or some combination of the two, go on over to www.k12engineering.net to find out more about what I'm doing. Thanks for listening.